Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. A YouTuber who's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video series of videos where I take a look at some more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Gonna do things a little bit differently this video because I want to have a little bit of a vlog at the start of this video. I mean, you could argue that I generally kind of have a vlog in most of my Fat Friday videos, or generally just talk a little bit of bollocks, but this is a milestone video for me. Whether or not it's much a milestone video for you, well, your change may vary. But yeah, this is kind of a big deal. This is my 200th Fat Friday video. Now, it seems like pretty much only yesterday. It feels like a recent memory in my head, I should say, that I did my 100th Fat Friday video, and I'm probably going to repeat a few things here and there that I did in that video, but I still want to talk about it because it's been 2 years since that video, and it's been 4 years since I have no idea why I'm moving around like this. Nervous energy, I guess. 4 years since I started this series of videos, and I've come to really, that was me almost falling over, really enjoy doing them. Are they everyone's cup of tea? No, over the years I've always, and you will get this, if you do something, or if you change what, you know, long-time viewers consider, you know, familiar content, then they'll say, I didn't subscribe for this. You know, what are you doing? You're a video game channel, and I still am predominantly a video game channel. And as I've said before many times, if you cannot stomach one video outside of your comfort zone a week, when everything else is primarily video game related, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Oh wait, I do know what to say. It's don't care. I've never understood that. It blows my mind. And the other thing you got to understand is I make what I enjoy making. Now, if you're always going to pursue views and stuff like that, and I've said this before, and I said it the last one, you want to be famous, you want to be rich, stuff like that, good for you. Be a slave to your channel, because I got news for you, that shit just isn't going to happen for most people. I don't want any of those things, which is why I'm perfectly happy with my channel. Do I get a massive amount of views? No, not really. Do I enjoy what I make? Yes, absolutely. And that to me is the best thing about having a YouTube channel, because you've got to remember, I've had this channel for 13 years and you're not just going to go through the motions in delivering what you think people want to see so you can get views and you can get money and you can be this big fucking important influencer and shit like that. Hate that phrase. You just can't do that. You cannot go through emotions. You cannot dial it in for that long. If you didn't enjoy what you make, then you wouldn't last this long. You really wouldn't. Unfortunately, I really do enjoy what I make. I mean, I love doing these videos. I mean, it's convenient because Friday always has been my fat food day, and by that I mean it goes back to like when you're a kid and you came home from school on Friday and your mum would cook you like a special tea, fried eggs, you know, burgers, baked beans, you know, potato shapes and stuff like that. Was it the best meal for you, health-wise? No, but it was Friday. It was to set you up for the weekend, you know. It was just something a little bit special. And I've never lost that, and Friday has always been my genuine kind of fat day. I mean, obviously I've got Robert. Robert says hello, so I don't have to worry about being fat. But I've never lost that from being a child. I've always kind of kept that Friday it's a fun day. It's a fun meal day. I know, and I've said this before, when people say, why aren't you fat? Why aren't you dead? Why haven't you got cholesterol going through the fucking roof? Because, spoilers, this isn't my entire diet, is it? This is a window into it for a video that's clearly playing on the fact that I'm eating garbage. But yeah, so I've done this for 4 years. It started, now it's funny because I did go back and watch my last anniversary video, and this is the longest series of videos I've ever stuck to, where I've managed to consistently churn them out and then not just get bored and give up and move on to something else. But like I said, that's probably because I like food, I have to eat. Easy to combine that into a video, especially when it's your fun food day or your fat food day, and you're going to eat something a little bit different. And this series of videos has driven me to generally try and find stuff a little bit different. And I'm glad, because you know what's in this. You've seen the thumbnail and read the descriptive term. I'm glad that I've kind of tracked down something that's new, that is in my favourite ballpark of things to eat for this series of videos, and that being incredibly spicy food, touch wood. But I'm jumping ahead, we'll worry about that when I get to the food. So, it was in 2020, and it was prior to lockdown. Don't worry, there's no Eddie's Bar, there's no crisp corner, and there's no rant or anything in this series of videos, because if I wanted to rant, I could talk about lockdown and what a complete and utter scam that was, but I'm not going to. The point is, when we were still gullibly believing that our politicians at the time had our best interests at heart, we couldn't go anywhere. In fact, I'm jumping ahead again, because before that, I started Fat Friday on, it was this whole fad, wasn't it, where all the fast food chains had to come up with some sort of vegan fast food, because they suddenly realised at that point that, hey, we can make money out of vegans, they like to eat this shit too. In fact, it turns out, despite the fact that they want to go on the more high ground and preach down to everyone, they want to completely give up meat and shit like that, they still want to eat stuff that looks and tastes exactly like the meat they ate before they became a self-righteous cockwomble. And so everyone was banging out a vegan meal and stuff like that, wasn't it? So I think the first, well, I know the first item in this series of videos that I ate, was KFC's vegan chicken burger, which was basically just KFC's, you know, whatever their secret herbs, that's right, I said herb, not herb, herbs and spices was, coated around a corn chicken steak. And it was alright, to be fair, it was just a little dry. Then Greg's vegan sausage roll, McDonald's vegan dippers and stuff like that. And then lockdown happened. I worked the entire thing, got 1 week's extra money. Yay! And I had COVID twice, and it was no worse than a cold, and I worked both times I had it, because when I got it, they told you that you didn't have to isolate anymore, and therefore I wasn't getting paid for it. So I'm not fucking staying home if you're not paying me for it. So I went there, and yeah, had COVID twice. No biggie. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to rant. So we could only go out to shopping. Game stores were closed, electrical stores were closed, any form of fucking interesting, fun place to go was closed. And so went to the supermarket and started looking for, because you couldn't go anywhere else. So you started looking for, or I did, more genuinely interesting things to eat and stuff like that. And I thought, well, can't go to the fast food restaurants anymore, because kind of Fat Friday started off as fast food restaurants, you know, and then because obviously we couldn't go there anymore, that's when I started going to supermarkets, and that's when I realised that Iceland is my own favourite adult playground. It's an absolutely fantastic supermarket. Has a kind of stigma that it's, you know, for basically scummy working class people. Otherwise known what two-tier kid thinks of us, and yeah, and poor people. But I love the fact that they do what no one else does, and discovered their, you know, hot and spicy food with the curry and stuff like that. You know, the Scarily Spicy curry, warning, Scarily Spicy, and it just went from there. And I've branched out to other supermarkets and things like that. I've tailored it to, you know, like Christmas and stuff, and tried to find Christmassy things when it comes up to Christmas. And bottom line is, I absolutely love doing this series of videos, and I've made it to 200. I'm absolutely blown away that I've made it to 200 videos. Like I said, it's not for everyone. Quite a large chunk of my subscribers don't even bother watching it. Some of my subscribers only watch it. It doesn't get massive views. Sometimes it gets decent views. But I don't know, it's like I said, if you find something that you like, there you go, a little bit of advice to anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel. If you find something that you genuinely like and enjoy, do it. Who gives a fuck if some people don't like it? Generally, because if you worry about your audience for your entire life, then you'll never fucking be happy. But like I said, you find it and you do it, because there are too many people out there who just do stuff because They want to be famous, and it clearly shows. Like, there are people I watch, and you're like, you have, and this isn't video gaming, you know, the video gaming sort of side of YouTube and stuff like that, community is the word I'm looking for, when you're like, you clearly have no love or interest in what you're talking about. Factually, it's very, very accurate and correct, but there's a complete fucking lack of spark and, you know, enthusiasm and passion in you, and the stuff that you're talking about. Yeah, this is scripted. This has clearly been scripted for you by someone else, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one sat here watching it, which I will never watch again because you're a charlatan. Yeah, this I can tell this. Just you don't care, you don't love, you never had as a child. You are not invested in what you're talking about. You're banging out, you know, you're hitting all the nails on the head when it comes to being factually correct and shit like that, but there's no soul. That's what I'm looking at for here. There's no soul in what you're talking about. So coming back to this, you know, like I said, these aren't life-changing videos or anything like that, but I generally enjoy them and can just carry on banging them out because they're fun. They're fun. And that's the point I want to make, is whether you like it or not, like I said, loads of people hate this series of videos, I enjoy them. And ultimately, this is my channel. Okay, I understand, and I'm very, very, very appreciative and thankful for the fact that I have an audience, but it's my channel, and if I can't have fun, and if I can't enjoy what I'm doing, then what's the fucking point? Anyway, talk over. What do I have to eat this week? It would seem that Iceland's brought back a whole bunch of its hot food. Now, I had their shredded crispy chicken the other day, and, excuse me, Winnie Bobs, it was hot in relationship to sort of products you get at supermarkets when they don't have a chili rating and they just bang on the front cover, hot and spicy. It was hot in that sense, but it was not Carolina Reaper hot. Well, and I've got another one in the freezer that I might bring back for next week, which is not a new product. It's a product that they've done before and they've brought back, and the last time that they brought it back, they stepped it up from the first time it was around, if that makes sense. And so that could have potential, but these I'm really, really looking forward to. I was just wandering around, and I've had their, because they're chicken skewers. I've had their chicken skewers before. Ready cooked. It's these Nikes. They're really bad. Like, they go wobbly and shit. That's why you keep seeing me go like that. Ready cooked Iceland Scarily Spicy Chicken Skewers. 5 chili rating. Warning: fiery habanero and jalapeno chilies. Very hot. Caution: hot. Got a thumbnail in there. Thumbnail. But yeah, I saw these, and now they're skewers. They have form. I've tried 2 of them before. These were £4, quite expensive. How heavy are they? They are 400 grams. So yeah, £4 is quite expensive for what these are. I've had their hot and spicy. They were 3 chili rating, breadcrumb covered, kind of like these are, and they weren't hot. They weren't hot at all. In fact, there was too much coating and it was too rich, and I wasn't really a massive fan. However, I also tried their chili. Was it salt and chili? Battered chicken skewers, and I don't know what it was, but the batter on them was absolutely fantastic. It's like when you get sweet and sour chicken balls from a Chinese takeaway. They were absolutely fantastic. Now, here's the thing: you either get they're hot and spicy, and this is what I was talking about when I went on a tangent at the start of this video. Their hot and spicy food is kind of like Scarily Spicy, is either Carolina Reaper or it's Scarily Spicy. And sometimes they combine them both and you get Carolina Reaper and they put the Scarily Spicy moniker on the packaging. But yeah, these are Scarily Spicy, 5 chili rating, so you know what? I don't get out of bed for anything less than a 3 chili rating. The light's not great in here. I do apologise for that. I've just looked out the window and my dog is eating a tree again because that's what she does. Yeah, these are habanero and jalapeno chilies. Now, you can air fry them, and apparently you don't need a Ninja air fryer to fry these. I have not seen anything about these online. I don't even know if anyone's reviewed them on YouTube, but let's have a look at the ingredients. So, chicken breast, I would bloody cocoa, 62% wheat, which is an allergen, flour, breadcrumbs, wheat again, thanks for that packaging, I got you the first time. Wheat, flour, yeast, salt, Apparently that's a thing. There were no commas. Chili powder's right at the top, that's good. Fully refined soybean oil. I'm sure that will drive some fucking person in the comment section up the wall like I got last week, which is, I'm not eating this, you shouldn't eat that, blah, 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 blah. And then they got all butthurt when I said, well, clearly why are you telling me that after I've eaten it and I like eating it? Enjoy your moral high, your moral crusade. And then he got really butthurt. What was his name? EU Boy 6. And then he came back with, are you even human? What, I can't comment, are you even human? I can't comment, I can't debate. Which I responded with, you can do whatever you want, but clearly you don't have any interest in this video, all the stuff that I'm eating. You've just literally, because you can check, if you've got the phone app, you can see how many people left comments. You can go to them, their ID on your phone, and it will show you if they've ever commented. They haven't. So, and the reason shit like this is, yeah, I am all about debate and discussing, but and I'm sure you've come across them. But when people travel videos with no interest in watching them, they look at the thumbnail, they look at the picture. It was cornstarch, that wasn't it? That this drove this person up the wall to tell me that I'm an idiot for eating it, and they never would. They just have to literally write in the comment section. They'll go across YouTube and see everyone's comment, all these videos, and just go, that's got that shit in that I don't eat. Won't watch it, just bang in the comment section, I don't eat this because it's got this in it and you shouldn't eat it as well. Congratulations, what do you want, a fucking medal? Obviously they are eating it because they've made a video about it. Just don't get buttered because I called you out perfectly and you couldn't handle it. And also, are you even human? What sort of rebuttal even is that? Anyway, I digress. I'm sure there's a bunch of those cockwombles who will just go, from what I just read there, and I've lost my place, oh, you should be eating that. Anyway, oh yeah, fully refined soybean oil. Anyway, modified tapioca, that's a bit of a weird one, modified tapioca starch, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, I'm just, fuck it. Habanero and jalapeno. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're in there, but they're quite towards the bottom. Well, if you say so, Mr. 5 Chili Warning, if you say so. Anyway, instructions. Right, fan, 200 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit. Gas, Mark 7, 29 minutes. Or we can cook it in the air fryer from frozen, 12 to 14 minutes. Where's the heat? Ah, there we go. 180 degrees Celsius, 12 to 13 minutes, turn halfway through. So, get the air fryer. Yes, I had 3 pieces of bacon and 2 eggs in here this morning. Yes, you can do eggs in the air fryer for my breakfast sandwich. Just making sure that I did, in fact, wash it. And I have, so everything's come up Millhouse. Right, first things first. Does it smell? Come on. Yeah. That's on me. Right, well, that smells pokey as tits. That one I had the week before last did not smell at all. This smells pokey as tits. And it looks pokey as tits. Look at that. So probably not keep that on my face because I'll scratch my eye and go blind. Right, that smells pokey as tits. We're going to have 2 and we're going to cut the sticks off. I learned this. Someone who was useful and nice in the comment section told me. There we go. We're just going to stick them in. They won't do it, and I can't be asked to go to the shed to get my, ooh, almost got me then, toolbox. Yeah, I got a toolbox. Check out me. Right, so 180 degrees Celsius. 10 minutes. There's my phone. I just took it out of my pocket for fuck's sake. Right. To be fair, they're so chunky, if I did cut the sticks off, I'm still not going to fit more than 3 in there. But they can go back out into the freezer, because if they are nice, never assume, because that's what we thought with the crispy chicken. If they are nice, then I'll go back and get them, because it's about 20 degrees, so I don't want them to melt. Anyway, 7 minutes. Bosh. Start. 7 minutes. I don't know why I did it. I'm pretty sure you believe that I'm gonna time it. But yeah. So yeah. See you in 7 minutes. I'm sure I'll find something to watch. I am absolutely ravenous though, as is Robert. See you in a bit. Ooh, a pinch over, but I'm pretty sure we'll live. So let's flip these bad boys. I have to say, when I first put them in, ow, that's really hot. They smell absolutely amazing, and they smell like there was a load of heat coming off them. But now that they've been cooking for a bit, they just smell like chicken. So 7 more minutes. What time is it? It is a pinch after 25 past 4. So yeah, we'll be good at 20 to 5, which is about perfect, because this is my genuine tea, but we've only got 2 of them. Whether or not I've polished off the other 2 is dependent upon what they taste like. So yeah, fingers crossed. The other ones didn't smell that banging. Well, no, not banging. The other ones did the other week ago, a week or so ago. The crispy chicken, that didn't really smell that hot when I was cooking them. But to be fair, see, now I'm getting all pensive, disappointed already. Those other ones weren't hot. Anyway, see you in another 7 minutes. Righty, so coming up to 15 and a half minutes, which basically means that's 7 approximately. Well, 7.5 minutes one side, 7 minutes another side. I think I can't be bothered to do the maths, but either way, let's bang this bad boy out. Ooh. Now, that's made me go squirrely there and there. It doesn't smell nuclear hot in here, but it does smell very, very chickeny and delicious. And delicious. Yeah. I should probably let these cool down a bit, shouldn't I? Right, you go over here. Oh, can you see that? No, of course you can. I'll bring you over. There's some chili juice going on in the bottom of there, I can tell you. Can you see that? You probably can't, because the light in here is shite. But I have an idea. Look at that. Oh, I reckon these have got potential. You go there. And you go there. I'll find my OCD about washing it. So, yeah. Oh, we need a fire extinguisher of choice. Fire extinguisher of choice. I'm actually going to go with genuine Sprite, 0 sugar. Because why not? You know what they say, a change is as good as a rest. I'm wondering if... I fucking hate this. It drives me up the fucking wall. First world problems, I am aware of that. If possibly I overdid them a bit. Also, I'm still not sure, I hope I don't get this on this shirt, how you're supposed to eat these. Do you eat them a chunk at a time? Or, I mean, if you chew too far on one side, again, first world problems, then you risk dropping your food. I'm sure there's an etiquette book on it somewhere. So also, shouldn't the, yeah, like that, come out the other side. Anyway, Scarily Spicy Chicken Skewers, so that's habanero and jalapeno, or if you're Bristolian, jalapeno. So 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Ooh. Oh. Right. I mean, it's not Carolina Reaper. but it's immediately hotter than the one I had the week before last, the Carolina Reaper shredded chicken. It's gone straight to the back of my throat with a lash. It's not unbearable, but it's certainly way, way, way above anything, and it's in my chest. Dares to call itself hot and spicy in normal supermarkets. The end of my tongue, this is warm actually, the end of my tongue, it's gone like numb-ish, 2/3 back, and a corner of my mouth there is gone all squirrely and squiffy. It's been a while since I've had a lash like that. Can you see that? Can you see the colour? That is warm. Right, excuse me, pig. Yeah, I'm liking that. I like that a lot. Oh, my chest. Right, the coating. Unlike the last one I had that was breadcrumbs, that was like cake. It was too thick. There was too much of it. It was, do you know what I mean? It was detrimental to the chicken. This isn't like that. It's not as light as the batter. It's a shame they didn't do a, you know, a Scarily Spicy batter one. It's not as light as that. Oh, the back of my throat. But it's not too much. It's not dense. It's got a really, really nice crunch to it. My tongue's gone all the way back now, and every bite of these I get, it's lashing my chest. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, and chicken itself, it's not stringy, it's not tough, it's not fatty. Yeah, it's. I mean, Iceland does do good chicken. Iceland does do good chicken. So yeah, got a little bit of a sniffle going on as well. Look at you. Tongue's on fire. Woo! I'm impressed. Oh, definitely. I'm impressed. The bit I don't understand is, right, if Carolina Reaper is the so-called, you know, Grand Master of chili, look, my voice has gone all squiffy as well, and my nose, why does this absolutely kick the Carolina Reaper crispy chili, like, it shatters it, kicks it out of fucking orbit. It's like, it's just, that's nothing to this. This is nice. This is really nice. Now, this might sound weird, but when you get really, really hot stuff, it has that kind of a little bit of a bitterness to it. I like that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just because if you eat hot much, I'm just making sure my dog's not eating fucking trees again. It's hot stuff as me. Maybe you get used to that, but this has that little bit of bitterness. And I don't mean like really strong, oh, that's nasty, I can't eat any more of that bitterness. It's nice. It's like, yeah, it's weird, but yeah, nice chicken, nice crunch on the breadcrumb, but the heat factor, it's not unbearable, but I'm very much aware that I'm eating it. Again, how do you fucking, let's do it like this, innit? Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, a bit late for that now. Easy shot. Look, that's it. I tell you what, it's probably limited edition, so if you want to try it, you're going to have to get on it pretty sharpish. I say pretty sharpish. You'll be alright for a couple of months or so, but my point is, it's not going to stick around forever. It's building, it's just going up and up and up and up. I think there's a little bit of sweat going on as well. Whew. But yeah, I recommend these. These deliver. See, I'm sorry, Iceland. I'm sorry I was mad at you for your previous entry. You've brought it all back. You've hit it out of the park with this one. But yeah, Scarily Spicy chicken skewers. A bit expensive at £4, but if you buy 3, then you get them for a tenner. It does annoy me when they do that. Just make them their regular price. But yeah, Scarily Spicy, and by that we mean habanero and jalapeno. Ooh, Windy Pops. That was a fiery lash of Windy Pops. But these deliver. I think I'm going to have to go out and get the other two and finish them off, which obviously is no biggie because these things cook so quickly in the air fryer. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried these. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.